Question. Remember this?
The Leafs spend another week at the bottom of the heap.
Answer. Who cares? Welcome to the penalty box.
Woo!
That's right, the Leafs are still undefeated after 4 games. Is this team for real? That's the question everyone's asking. And this being Canada, and it being hockey, everyone has an opinion. That opinion? And guys, I know that most of you like me are Leaf fans. I say most because I know we have some Habs fans, Pens fans, and Blackhawk fans that watch this. But I ask you, did you believe that our season would start this way? I was hoping for a plus 500 team, but undefeated in 4 games? That's 2 weeks! This is the first time since 1993 that we've won 4 straight to start the season. In fact, that season we won 10 games straight to start, and, well, you know what happened that season. Anyway, let's take a look at this week's games. Leafs win 4-3 over the Pittsburgh Penguins in a bit of a wild one. Now, there was a bit of controversy in net for this one as Ron Wilson sticks to his original game plan and decides to start Jonas Gustafsson instead of red-hot J.S. Giguère. And Jonas is coming into this one with a world of pressure on his shoulders. His teammate Giguère has just won 2 straight in style against Toronto's biggest rivals to give Torontonians something to cheer about again. And he faces some adversity in this one. Opening the scoring, Colton Orr has a Luke Schenn shot deflect off of him and in to give the Leafs a 1-0 lead. But the Pens storm right back, scoring 2 with Talbot putting them ahead 2-1 to end the first. But on a Leafs power play partway through the second, who else but Clark MacArthur scores on a cross-ice pass from Thomas Kaberle to tie it up at 2. Then Luke Schenn and Mike Zigomanis set up Beauchemin and it's 3-2. And to take the 2-goal lead late in the second, Clark MacArthur gets his 4th goal in 3 games. Seriously, who is this guy? And that puts the Leafs up for good. Crosby scores his first, but the monster makes 22 saves on 25 shots to keep the streak alive. And yeah, that percentage may not be great, but look at the stats on the other side. The Leafs were outshot 25-14. Yeah, Fleury only made 10 saves. The Leafs needed the monster in a big way, and while it wasn't a Vezina performance, it did the job. Moving on, the Leafs head into the Big Apple to face King Henrik and the Knights of the Blue Table. And Lundqvist was huge in this one. He faced 38 shots and stopped a very respectable 34, while Giguère faced 24 shots, stopping 21. See, non-fantastic percentages, but doing what's needed to win. Anyway, the Leafs give up the first goal of the game for the first time this season with Michael Roosevelt scoring early for the Rangers 1-0. But to tie it up in the second after Nikolai Kulemin's shot hit the post, guess who? Clark MacArthur! Seriously, what? And with that, MacArthur posts the longest goal streak of his career with 5 goals in 4 games. And much more importantly, MacArthur becomes the first Leaf ever to score a goal in his first 4 games as a Leaf. And our biggest off-season acquisition was supposed to be for Stieg. Komisarek scores his first as a Leaf, and Kessel scores his 3rd of the season in the second, and all of a sudden, Leafs are up 3-1. But in the 3rd period, the Rangers come out buzzing, and before you know it, they score 2 with Brian Boyle tying it up late in the 3rd. And now it's looking scary. Both teams are desperate to get that win. But both tenders stand tall with Giguère and Lundqvist making key saves to send it to overtime. And on the power play in OT, Phil Kessel snipes one top shelf past a Dion Phaneuf screen, and the Leafs have won their 4th straight. And some say we've been facing easy opponents, team battling injuries, what have you. But you can't deny that this team is playing a world of difference than years past. D-men willing to block shots, forwards willing to play defense, goalies willing to play goalie, and an excellent second line to provide scoring depth. Speaking of that second line, how about it? Clark MacArthur has been huge in this win streak, stepping in to fill a big hole in Pittsburgh when the first line was silenced. And I love the finish this guy gives. I mean, Grabowski and Kulemin are already a great duo, But add MacArthur to that combo and they become unstoppable. And while they're at an unsustainable pace thus far, they're still showing that they can come up big when called upon. Career years could be coming for all three of them. So to answer that question from earlier, is this team for real? You bet! Well, we face the other New Yorkers next. Go Leafs, go! Oh, and I forgot to mention something. First in the East, baby! Woo!